Hey everybody, welcome to KM Reviews. Unfortunately, I have some bad news for you guys. I have to give you a review for Resident Evil, the final chapter. Now, if you don't want to wait this whole video to see what the rating is, I'll just give it to you right now. And if you want to hear how bad it is, you can listen to it from that point. But just to get it out of the way, this movie is trash. This is complete and utter shit, the worst movie I've seen in a long time. But before I go into how excruciatingly terrible this movie was, let me give you one major positive of this movie, is that it would make an amazing drinking game. Okay, let me tell you how it works. If you ever have this movie on DVD, God fucking knows why you would have it on DVD. But if you did, or if you were at somebody's house who did, you take a shot every time they say, "Lock down the hive." Seriously, I think they say it about 600 times in this movie. Lock down the hive. 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 But I don't know why the fuck they keep saying it, because every time they say it, apparently they never fucking lock it down, because why the fuck do you keep telling them to lock it down? Did they unlock it at some point? I never hear them to say unlock the hive. They fucking lock down the hive so goddamn much. But guess what? When they get to the fucking hive, it's not even locked down. They just fucking walk in. Oh my god. Let's get into what is really shitty about this movie. First of all, let's talk about the storyline of this movie. Do any casual moviegoers out there even know what the fuck is going on in these movies? I can tell you, I've seen every single one of these movies, some of them even a couple times, and I don't know what the fuck is going on in these movies. I know the first couple were pretty simple. I actually kind of liked the first two movies. They were simple action horror movies, and they were guilty pleasures of mine. I thought they were fun. A virus gets out. Let's try to contain it. Oh shit, it's not successful. Oh, now it's in an entire city. Let's try to lock down this city. Oh shit, that's not successful. Oh, now it's in the entire world, and let's make all the movies fucking garbage from here on out, because we don't have any good ideas. What are we going to do? We're going to make a bunch of fucking clones of her, and we're going to give her superpowers, and we're going to make sure nobody knows what the fuck is going on, and they're just going to watch it to see if maybe the next one will explain it. None of them ever do. This one's no exception. This movie doesn't make any fucking sense. It makes actually less sense than all the other movies combined, because of the fact that the way they talk about this movie and the history of some certain characters and the things that are going on completely disregards all the other movies. All the things that you thought were going on, of course, don't mean fucking anything. What happens in the other movies? You got the Red Queen always trying to kill her for whatever stupid fucking reason. Well, in this one, she's trying to help her, just, because. And then apparently there's been a cure this entire time. Apparently nobody ever fucking knew, though, but apparently now there is. Stupid. I mean, really, if you want to break down what this movie individually is about, it is about Alice trying to get back to the hive to find this cure to release it on humankind, and the Red Queen is going to try to help her. But without giving away any plot details, let me tell you, when you think about it and the way they explain it, makes no fucking sense and makes all the other movies not make any more sense than they already did. But a lot of times I can forgive a really shitty storyline as long as I enjoy watching the movie. If I can eat my fucking M&Ms, drink my root beer, eat my popcorn, and I enjoy myself and I have fun with a movie, sometimes I'll give the rating a friends with benefits just because I had fun. Even if it's not any good, I had fun. This movie was fucking work. It hurt my fucking eyeballs. It hurt my brain. They edit this movie so fucking fast. Conversations are like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Literally, I don't think they keep any shot on this movie more than half a second. I swear to God, there were sometimes I was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. Shaky cam looks like a fucking beautiful cinematography masterpiece based on the way this movie is. I mean, usually I hate shaky cam. Oh my God, I would have loved to have shaky cam based on the way this movie was fucking edited. I mean, seriously, even just a normal conversation where you could be like, hey, how's it going? Good, how are you? They have to fucking make it hard to follow a conversation like that. Hey, how are you? And the character development is complete shit in this movie. I mean, they just have random characters show up. You don't know where they came from, who they are. They kind of conveniently show up. They're all cliche characters. One of them's super mad at everything and fucking hates everybody and distrusts everybody. You don't know why. You don't even know what his face looks like. And then he dies. You don't even realize he dies probably because who the fuck knows who he is, and just he's fucking disposable. And what the fuck just happened? I will explain to you the most clear and concise scene that happens in this movie. Here's what happens. Did you follow that? No, I didn't fucking think so. The decision making in this movie makes absolutely no sense either. At one point in the movie, they're gonna fucking risk all their plans and everything for this one girl who's running around that doesn't have the T virus infecting her. But, whatever, we're gonna try to risk everything and everything all these movies have done for this one girl that nobody gives a shit about. But then there's also a scene in the movie where there's all these innocent people that aren't sick in this vehicle that are like handcuffed, and they just fucking forget about them. Like, who the fuck cares about them? Let's risk everything for this one girl, but fuck those other people. Makes no fucking sense. Not to mention some of the fight scenes in this movie, disregarding the bad editing, the bad storyline, the bad fucking action altogether. There's so many times in this movie they could fucking kill each other. Like, you got the main bad guy and you got Mila Jovovich, whatever the fuck, and they're fucking fighting each other, and they're both have times where it's like, oh, I could just fucking kill them. I could slit their throat right now. They're fucking tied up, but whatever. I'm just gonna cut off their hand and let them be, or I'm gonna fucking tie her up and let her go, and then figure out that way she can survive and figure shit out later. This movie could have ended so quickly if either the bad guy or the main girl would have just said, you know what, I'm gonna kill him this time. I'm actually gonna kill him instead of just cutting off a pinky. But no, every time in this movie they have a chance to, they just cut off a limb or tie him up. It's stupid as fuck. Oh, and you think stormtroopers are a bad aim. There's literally a scene in this movie where she is on a motorcycle going straight on this road with this big fucking tank thing following her, shooting like Gatling guns, rocket launchers, fucking missiles and shit at her, and she doesn't even get one scratch. They all go by her. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You're shooting rockets and machine guns. You can't just fucking strafe across the road and fucking get her. You can't see your fucking bullets and just slowly working onto her. How fucking bad are the aim of people in this movie? It's so terrible. I mean, maybe there was a reason he wasn't hitting her, but you can't tell because the fucking editing is so back and forth. It's like, what the fuck? All you know is things are exploding, things are getting shot, but it's not her. Now, I'm sure everybody already knows this movie's going to have a lot of jump scares or jump action. Basically, a bunch of fucking loud noises with something that appears on screen, like out of nowhere. But honestly, the thing that bugged me even more than that is that every time, I mean, there's probably fucking 12 big-ass monsters or some sort of thing that she fights, she kills, stares at it for a second, and then it comes back alive and tries to attack her, and then she kills it again. And then it comes back alive and attacks her, and then she kills it again. And then it just repeats over and over again. It's like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, this movie is fucking exhausting. Whoever edited this movie had to be on some fucking cocaine or some fucking weird drug that we've never seen where time speeds up for them or something. Because to them, they're probably like, oh, this is edited so well. Yes. And then they fucking drugged everyone that watched it and approved it because what the fuck were they thinking? Did they honestly have test audiences watching this going, that was awesome? No, they fucking didn't. No, they fucking didn't. Shame on you, studio. Shame on you, whoever approved this movie. It is terrible. I honestly feel really bad for the people that worked on this movie. The director, too, because, you know, this guy has done good movies in the past. I love Mortal Kombat. Honestly, it's the best video game movie I've seen made so far. You know, and honestly, there are cool things about this movie that you just don't get to witness because of the editing. They have some really cool sets and really cool designs and really cool creatures. And it really just, part of why I'm so angry is because of the potential movies like this have. You see some of these zombies, some of these really cool creatures they make, these big ass creepy things, but you don't get a look at it for more than half a second because they edit it so choppy. It's like fucking focus on the thing for like 10 seconds. Let it fucking be a one-shot action piece where she fights this thing without cutting away. I mean, you know, they have some cool settings inside the hive, some creepy imagery, but none of it lasts long enough to really take it in and go, oh, whoa, look at that. That's creepy. No, it's just like, okay, next scene. Okay, next scene. Oh, next scene. Oh, next scene. You don't have any time to really absorb it. And you could tell with some of these settings and things that are, whatever environments they're in, somebody took a lot of work and really designed those things and went into all the nook and crannies and made this really creepy room and was probably like, oh man, I finally got a job on this movie. I'm going to create this cool creature or this cool thing, get my name out there. And then they probably watch the movie going, what the fuck happened? I spent 2 weeks on that set and they kept it in there for, a hair of a second. What the fuck, man? So shame on you for ruining all these fucking people's careers. I know you didn't really ruin their careers, but everyone that worked on this movie's fucking disappointed watching it going, oh, what the fuck, man? Just be happy this isn't a fucking spoiler-filled review, because if it was, this thing would be 3 hours long, talking about all the continuity bullshit, talking about how so many things don't make sense, talking about how bad the ending is. Oh my god. But you know what? I've put you through enough. Why are you still watching this? This review is only going to give attention to the fact that this movie is even in the theaters. Do not see this movie. Do not give studios money to movies like this. I used a movie pass, so I didn't fucking pay for it, okay? It was like a coupon. Do not provide money for this movie, because then they'll just keep making movies like this. And yeah, this is the final chapter. Dude, they fucking leave it open for another one. Don't give me that bullshit. Final chapter. Then there's gonna be final chapter part 2. Final chapter part 3. For real this time. No, this movie needs to end. This franchise needs to end, and it needs to end in a fucking grave somewhere. And I hope it doesn't enter your eyes the same way it did mine. Do yourself a favor. Go watch a happy movie. Go watch fucking something else. Anything else. Anything else. Goodbye.